I guess I gotta keep it like this. I'm live. Hi, my name's DW. I'm uh, I'm an avid cooker, and I like making good home meals. And my lady Kylie loves what I make for dinner all the time. So I've decided to start this new journey. Hold on, I think I need to get some more lights in here. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, so just trying to figure out some technical components to this. First time going live, so a bit of a learning curve, but we'll figure it out. Figure it out, eh? Yeah, there we go. That looks better. Oh yeah. All right, I'm live. I'm excited. So tonight, gonna make some sweet potatoes. Already started taking the peel off, which is great. And this whole thing is for you guys to like join and do it at the same time, so we can just like cook together and share some ideas and some stories and just kind of have like a communication, like a conversation. Because I work at home a lot. Friends are limited, and it's nice to kind of maybe make some new connections. I'm all about being positive, seeing the glass half full. I know life can get challenging at times, but I enjoy cooking, so it's a nice way to relieve any stress that I feel. Especially I felt a lot of stress today at work. So certain things came up and it just kind of weighed on me a little bit. And now I just want to like cook a good meal for you guys, and hopefully you guys can find out, because like I said, everybody loves my cooking. And first thing I'm doing, just got these massive potatoes, and I need to make a lot of food. Hi, Juliana. Nice to meet you. You have a nice kitchen. Thanks. I did it. I made my kitchen. I did it. I renovated it myself, and it's been fun. I mostly work in film and television, but cooking is one thing that I certainly love. So a lot of the times there's some great YouTubers out there that take the leftovers of this stuff and make like food for plants and whatnot. I like your glasses. Oh, thanks. Apparently I'm going blind, and I need to wear glasses now. So it's a new thing I started last year, and I'm just try to see what I'm doing and not cut my hands. So I'm still, just starting with basic cuts. If you guys want to join in and partake in this, I'm just an average Joe cooking some good meals. I ain't no Gordon Ramsay or Jamie Oliver. I'm just your guy next door making good food. And I subscribe to you. Thanks, Maria. This is be careful. Oh, yes, I will be careful. Thanks for subscribing. And I'm going to try to make this maybe a daily thing, because I kind of like doing this. I spend a lot of time in the kitchen, though I do love eating out. I'm a big fan of eating out. I like the social component of it because, you know, being at home all the time, I just, you know, because I work from home, I like to cook, but, you know, once in a while going out for dinner is kind of fun. And can you make a cake? Potentially. I've tried to make a banana cake once, and it was as hard as a brick. So maybe I could use a little bit of help. I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. I'm only human, right? I'm only human. So I like to cut these up in little cubes. Nice, Juliana. Great. We can change the cuisine. Yes. How much experience I have cooking? Well, quite a bit. My mom started making me make the salads growing up. So I was cooking at a young age, to be honest. Mom, and you know, making a salad is one of the longest things to do. It takes so much time to make a salad, and because you know you got to cut all the ingredients and stuff. So so I'm still cutting my sweet potatoes, just little cubes. You know, just starting off. We're gonna do from scratch. And the thing about me, I love to eat good food, but I love to make it fast because I don't want to spend hours in the kitchen. And so I'm going to, hopefully, you know, if you guys follow along, you'll notice that I kind of cook quick. So yeah, just still cutting my sweet potatoes. Oh, and then the main menu tonight is some. We're gonna do some wings. So I should have told you guys. I'm gonna start telling you guys beforehand. I got wings. I do eat protein. I'm a highly advocate for a lot of protein eating because your body needs it, your muscles need it, your overall well-being, health needs it. I'm not a nutritionist, but I just know the benefits of having some good protein in your body. So, how much experience do you have cooking? Well, like I said, I got tons. I've worked in restaurants. Worked in bars. I have a lot of friends that are great chefs. And I haven't even washed them yet. So I'm just gonna wash this potato. These are sweet potatoes. So again, I got my oven heating up right now at about 380. I put the oven on at 380. So that should be good. I'm cutting these sweet potatoes, you know, maybe an inch thick-ish or 3/4 inch thick. Reason being is because I kind of like the exterior of the potato crispy and then the inside of it kind of mushy. So you get a little bit of a crunch. And to do that, well, I'll be frank with you guys. I do use a little bit of sugar, some brown sugar. Roasted sweet potatoes with pesto. Have you ever tried it? Sweet potatoes with pesto. I have actually not tried that, but that is something that I am willing to try. I honestly, I kind of don't really follow recipes. I kind of just work with what I got in the pantry and in the fridge. So I use what I get, and I go to the grocery store sometimes. I don't go daily, but I go grab things that I need, potentially for dinner. Now these are really big pieces of sweet potatoes, so it's going to be interesting to see because they just might take a little bit more time to cook. So I might have to pump up the oven, pumped it up to like 410, because I do want them to get crispy. And another key ingredient is to oil your sweet potatoes before you put them in the oven, obviously. So I put them in this big container. Do you do cooking lessons? Cooking lessons, no, but this is kind of like a cooking lesson. I hope you guys can just like tune in and just participate and, you know, cook at the same time I am, because it's a passion of mine, and I love to eat healthy foods. I love to feel good within, and it gives me good energy without. So yeah, so what do I have to oil? Like, I have some olive oil. This is organic olive oil. I got it for Christmas. It's good. And just going to drizzle this all over it. Like that. I just let it go. You know, I'm not measuring. I just feel it out. I just gotta feel that. I wish it would leak a little better, but it's really to get all of the sweet potatoes coated, because you need them to be oiled up to actually you know, cook nicely and get like crispy. And because I'm kind of running of oil, I'm just gonna use some coconut oil. I got some coconut oil that I'm just gonna throw in here. By the way, this is my first live video ever. And just taking a leap of faith here. Just showing what I love to do and just try to bring something positive out there and help people out that have maybe some challenges to cook. I'm all about wellness. I'm a yoga instructor. I volunteer at the YMCA and yeah, so I just want to bring some goodness. So, oh yeah, so now I'm actually using some sugar, because, you know, sweet potatoes, it's in the name. It feels like you gotta have sugar with your sweet potatoes. So there you go. There's sweet potatoes. It's in there. I'm gonna put some onion, some salt. Throw some salt in. I love salt. I never shy away from salt. Yeah. And then we can add a little bit of pepper. You guys can't really see what I'm making right now, but there we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. Ah, okay, yes, what else? I've got this Greek seasoning. Yeah, put a little Greek in there. See what that does. Wonderful. Now my hands are getting a little greasy because I touched the sweet potatoes. But what I'm going to do, because it's all greased up, I'm going to put one of these things. I highly recommend them. Like, it's like a parchment paper that's reusable. I don't know where you get them. Probably on Amazon or some sort of nice, beautiful platform like that. You know, it's nicely reusable. Just wash it and hang it, and then done. So there we go. Now we got our sweet potatoes, and these two tools right here are the best two tools you can use. Awesome. Thank you, Sania, for subscribing. I have a wonderful weekend yourself. This is awesome. I got a new subscriber. Yay! Oh. It's funny. I was actually gonna do it in a different way, but I'm just doing it like this today because I wanted to try what it does. So I use my hands to actually make the sweet potatoes all coated, because there's no better way to use sweet potatoes in your hands to coat. So yeah, my hands are kind of filthy right now, but that's okay. Just gonna throw the sweet potatoes in there. You can actually taste it when it tastes like. It tastes like it's sweet, salty, and it tastes like coconut. Pretty yummy. Pretty yummy. So I'm just washing my hands. Yeah, and then just shake it out. Make sure they're all over the place. This is gonna take probably about like 30 minutes. The quicks. No, I'm definitely not a chef. I just love cooking good food and making a nice meal. And I hope you guys can join me around dinner time to make a nice meal. Yeah, it's a little late, but yeah, I make lots of food because I tend to bring food for work, and So yeah, these potatoes, that should be enough for at least 4 meals, 4 or 5 meals. So now I'm just gonna throw these in the oven. And we're gonna do that thing. Gonna put them in the oven for 30 minutes. And what's next? So sometimes maybe during the cooking, because I want to stay on as long as possible, because I kind of want to show you guys the final result. I might do some fitness, because I can prescribe fitness or training, being a certified personal trainer and a yoga instructor. I've got qualifications as a Pilates instructor also. Yes, I may not look like your Mr. Olympia, and I'm okay with that. It's you know, a lot of those guys have great genetics, and I've got good genetics, but I don't have the muscle build that those guys have, which it is what it is. I can't change myself, and I accept myself, and I love myself for who I am, what I look like, and yeah, it's great. And I love taking care of myself through food. So I actually just used the same bowl, and the same bowl that I put the I did the sweet potato. So I'm trying to also limit my opportunity to have to do a lot of dishes, because frankly, who likes doing dishes at like 8 o'clock at night, right? Not me, definitely not. So I got my wings in there. I'm gonna need a container for the wings. Oh, what do we got here? Got one of these bad boys. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use my other piece of parchment paper to coat the bottom, just because this way I might be able to do less dishes, and we all know dishes aren't always the funnest. Okay, so coating these wings. Any goodbye? Okay, goodbye, Juliana. Wish you a good dinner. Enjoy your meal. Thanks so much. I will, because this is going to be delicious. I'm just starting cooking, man. It's amazing. What am I going to start with? I don't know. I'm going to throw some. I like hot sauce. I'm going to throw some hot sauce in here. You know, this whole show is about us cooking together, and you know, you guys stepping in and what you're making. So I'm making sweet potato with some wings and asparagus. Pretty simple, classic meal. Nothing too out of the ordinary. You know, and I kind of don't follow any recipes. I just kind of use what I got. And right now, you know, I put in some hot sauce. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of soy sauce, just because soy sauce is good. And I'm gonna throw a little bit of sugar. I know we all gotta, you know, it's important to stay away from sugar, yes, but a little bit adds a lot of flavor. So don't, you know, be mindful of how much sugar you put in there, and it's all good, man. It's all good. You know, I started counting my macros lately, and while counting my macros, I've realized that I don't see food as good food or bad food. I just see it as a macro. I see it as a carbohydrate, a protein, and a fat. And that really made me, it put an ease to eating foods that I would normally consider bad food, such as like a piece of cheesecake. Well, funny enough, a piece of cheesecake does have some protein in it, does have some fat in it, and yeah, sure, it's got carbs and some sugar, but when you look at the macros, it's not that bad. And you know, as a new macro counter, this is a whole new thing. I've never done it before because I've always kind of estimated, but it's quite nice because you actually don't realize how, like, you know, we talk about protein, you got a pound of weight of protein, and then all of a sudden you just oh, I should keep doing this. It's a lot to consume, like, you know, 160 grams of protein. Well, that's not easy to consume in one day. And I've realized, like, man, almost every day I've come short from my protein intake. So I'm just trying to, get in some good habits. And so I put in, what did I put in here? So I put the hot sauce, I put soy sauce, I put some sugar, I put some salt. I'm gonna throw some pepper in there, like that. What else do I have? Oh, I have this this maple spice. Being French Canadian, I got this nice maple spice. You can, well, the whole point of this, yeah, you just come on here. Cheesecake is Carb City. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. And I honestly, trust me, I don't eat cheesecake all the time. It was my dad's birthday yesterday, and I wanted to celebrate with him, and that's what he got. So we had some cheesecake. Life's not always about these limitations. You gotta, you kind of gotta live and enjoy, and balance your life with the things that you consume. And so, these wings actually look quite nice right now. But what I kind of want to do, I just realized something, that if I put the wings on this parchment paper, the wings are going to get a little soggy, and I don't want that to happen. I want these wings to get crispy. So I've got to put them on the grill. Now, that means I gotta move this up. I gotta move this like this. I'm gonna do this. There's a lot of things happening in the oven. I've got a very tiny oven here. So it's just like, let's see what I can do. And so yeah, I'm just gonna lay down the wings. I hope you can see. Let me just bring this down a little bit. Putting the wings, oh shit, I lost the wing. I just lost the wing. Hold on a second. Yeah, yeah, ow, hot. All right, here we go, back at it. Putting the wings on the grill. These are gonna get a little, they might fall somewhere. I don't know. I'm just trying something out. This show is all about exploration. This channel, about wellness, feeling good, cooking with friends, and I hope you guys can join me on these cooking adventures. It's super fun. Yeah, there we go. So these wings, wow, they look pretty good. Voila. Now I have some leftover sauce. And what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm a Habs fan. I love my Montreal Canadiens. Definitely love my Canadiens. And, yeah, say hi, man. Yes, I'm a cinnamon roll. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to keep this because midway I'm going to sauce these wings up again, so they get nice and some more flavor on it. And for fun, what I could do is just season them with a little bit of salt so they get a little bit of crisp. So I individually put some salt on these bad boys. Just like that. Just a little bit of salt. And check 1 2. I lost connection. I'm sorry about that. And we're back live. Okay, I'm just figuring out how I can do this. This is tricky. Already making, damn. I didn't think of this. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. So, I've got the wings and the sweet potatoes in the fridge. In the oven. It's an oven, it's not a fridge. And I'm thirsty. I need some water. So, I'm gonna get some water right now. Voila. Cheers to healthy living. Hey, we got 8 people here. What's up? Say hi. Who is your favorite player? On the Habs right now, I kind of like Lane Hudson, man. Lane Hudson's he's pretty cool. That kid, man. He's really good. I like Slavkovsky. You know, he's kind of stepping up. He's coming into his own. And you know, Suzuki's great. I love Suzuki. Caulfield, he's having an incredible season this year. It's nice to see his growth. And yeah. Oh, so I went and bought some rapini. I'm not sure if you guys have ever tasted rapini, but it's kind of like broccoli, but more bitter. It's really, really good. So I would highly recommend you guys getting some. What I like to do is probably just cook it in the pan. It's one of these bad boy pans. I'm gonna turn the oven on, and the stove top on, just get it hot. I'm going to cut the ends off. Like the ends are, you know, obviously you could use them, but they're a little rough. You know, they don't look the best. So I like to cut them off. But you know, everyone to each their own. You know, we all make good choices in life, right? And who is your favorite hockey player? Oh, hello, chef. Sup? Sup? Nice to connect. Yeah, well, I'm not a really big chef. I'm just the guy that likes to cook good food that tastes good. You know, there's nothing crazy or spectacular here. Just some good nutrition. With some bringing in a lot of love with the food, right? So, rapini is washed. Always a good thing to wash your vegetables before you start doing anything. And I like to cut my rapini in smaller pieces because, yes, you can cut your rapini individually, but I find it a little more easy to saute because we are going to be sauteing this on their own. And yeah, so that batch is cut. I'm going to cut this other batch. And again, this is really easy cooking. We don't want to complicate things. I want you guys to cook with me when I do this. If I do this, I want to do this every day with you guys. And I'll tell you, we'll pull something out of the pan or the freezer the night before, so we know what we're cooking, and yeah, we'll get to see the results together. So next is this is getting warm. It takes a moment. You always kind of want to like cook with a hot pan. It's nice to warm up the pan, and you know, I like thinking as cooking as a bit of an art form. And so, you know, throw a little bit of salt in there. I'm gonna throw some olive oil. Just drizzle it. You don't have to think about it too much. Just put it in. I have a little block of garlic butter. This is a really nice little handy tool. So if you can get butter at the grocery store that's already garlic butter, and it's one of my secret little ingredients that I often use, just because it helps, you know, flavor whatever you're cooking. And butter's good for you, so don't be afraid of butter. Obviously, in moderation. You want to just eat a whole thing of butter, but yeah, butter's good. But you know, with these, I think just add a little dynamic, and we've got some time left. Things aren't ready yet. I think we're gonna turn up the heat also. You just threw the wings in the oven. I am going to saute an onion and add the onions to the rapini. Now the rapini is taking up a lot of space. I see that. So what I will do is I'm just going to use another bowl and throw this stuff in here so it can just be ready to be sauteed when everything's ready. So just throw your rapini in a bowl. Just, you know, let it do its thing and just chill for a moment. Look at that, nicely cut, ready for some sauteing. Now, I wanted to use another cutting board, but I can still use my wooden one here. And yeah, just prepping some onions, beginning to cook. Again, some people use the end piece. I cut the ends off. Don't really need them. And then you know, just take that off. Take the one thing off. Now I did discover a new trick recently. When you're cutting an onion, if you want it to be a little cubes, so you cut it like almost a third of the way, and then you flip it, and then you can cut it the other way. And so it just makes nice little cuts, and then you start cutting it like that. So you cut it into small little pieces, and then you're going to flip it around on the other way, and then you can cut it that way. So that's a little trick on, so you know, the knife doesn't slip, and you know, we don't want any injuries here while we're cooking. We want to make just good food, harmless good food. So yeah, you cut it like that, and then you just cut it, and then you flip it, and you cut it the other way. So now our onions are cut. A new thing that I've discovered is I kind of like cooking my things individually, so I'm not doing it all at the same time. So just throw that in there like that, and let that saute. There's a little bit of our oil, so I'm going to put a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can see me just drizzling. And throw some garlic in here. And yeah. So yeah, just getting these onions sauteed, nice and easy. And what I tend to do when I cook is do the dishes as I go along, because we all know doing dishes at the end of a meal is you know, not always the greatest. So I take a moment while cooking and just do my dishes. Yeah, I know, not the funnest, but we gotta do it. Like keeping the house nice and clean. Remember, this whole experience is for us to just like kind of like cook together, have a nice meal, share some stories. And that's what, you know, cooking and eating is all about. It's about bonding with family, and you know, especially you know, dinners is you know, highlighting great moments in the day, or you know, talking about things that weren't the best that happened. And yeah, it's just a chance for us to like express ourselves, and you know, it's a little therapeutic almost. So yeah, just gonna keep doing my dishes like that. Do my other one, and yeah, and also a good habit is when you do your dishes, it's good to put them away. So let's do that next. Yeah, just, you know, I like to recycle my Ziploc bags. Just, you know, reduce, reuse, recycle. Reuse this, just wash it, hang it. It's good to go the next time. I like to separate my meats so I don't, you know, less waste that way. Let's check on the onions. Let's go have a look. All right, so here we are. Onions are sizzling. Now you see the pan, there's not a lot of oil in it. It's a little dry. So I'm going to throw a little more oil in there. And just let them get to a nice little crisp. I don't want to lose the crispiness. I want them to stay nice and crispy. So it's kind of like a bit of a fast fry. Just like that. Just mix it up. Lower the heat a little bit so it's not too hot. Just lower that heat. Yeah. And doing the dishes is done. Put it away. Don't need it anymore. And then these bad boys are done. I made some pasta today, so I'm going to put this away. Yep. And I think the onions are going to be ready. Let's have a taste. Best way is to always taste. Always taste. Good. So nice and crispy. It's yummy. See? I cooked those onions for what, like 2-3 minutes, if that. And they look fantastic. And just throw that in there. And voila. So what I'll do is now I'll cook the rapini and I'll add the onions midway when they're close to being ready, so they'll be nicely blended. Because every vegetable doesn't really cook at the same temperature. So I find it nice when I'm waiting for other things to cook to take the time to cook my vegetables separately, and then I can blend them together. So because they all have different heat points, they soften up at different it takes different times. So I just like doing it on my own at their own rhythm and at my own leisurely pleasure. Yeah, and so look at this. I'm so productive, putting all the dishes away. My partner, she's going to be so happy. I'm going to have everything done in the kitchen. It's going to look so good when she gets home. I'm going to get some real good bonus points tonight. So, put the dishes away. Keep busy. Sometimes in the background you can watch some sports while you cook. And so we're 9 minutes in to the 35 minutes that I put for the potatoes. So let's have a look and see what's going on. Oh, before that, again, with the olive oil. I think I'm running out of olive oil. I'm gonna have to get some. I'm gonna have to get some tomorrow. Well, there you go, lots of olive oil. Let me get a nice frying thing. Put my salt in there. Oh, another thing I gotta do is get my garlic. I need garlic. Key ingredient in rapini is garlic. Now I have this little cube of butter. I'm going to use this as my last kind of ingredient garnish in my my cooking with the rapini. So I've got, I love garlic, so I've got 4 garlic cloves. I have this trick of keeping my garlic in a jar with some water. Just a nice way to, and I buy the garlic I don't have the skin on top of it just because it's so annoying to take it off, and it's messy in the fridge. It's messy everywhere. So I was just like, fuck it. Just get it all cleaned up already and squish it up. Put it in the, it's a little hot. I think if I throw it right in the pan right away, it's gonna burn. So I don't want the garlic to burn. Ideally, you don't want anything to burn. Maybe just a little bit, but not too much. So I'm just gonna crush this garlic out like that. And voila. I'm going to get all the garlic in. Now there's a lot of garlic in here. And what I like to do is use a Q-tip. I use a Q-tip to get all that goodness out of there. You see all that garlic that's coming out? Oh, I don't want to waste. I want to use it all. So voila. And we got lots of garlic. It's going to be delicious. Now, the pan is hot. We got a hot pan. And I'm just going to throw this zucchini in here. Let this thing. See, this is nice because cutting it fills the whole pan up. And what I can do now is take this, just throw it in there, just like that. Voila. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. We could actually, no, that's a good idea. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Maybe we add a little bit of lemon into this rapini. Why not? Let's see what that tastes like tonight. So, got a lemon in the fridge. Just cut yourself a nice piece. We got about a 1/2 inch wheel here. Cut it in half. I'm gonna try to catch the seeds that are in there, so it doesn't go in the. Oh, just pulled the seeds out. How about that? That was easy. I'm gonna pull the seeds out in here, just like that. I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of lemon juice in my rapini, just like that. Ooh, this is gonna be good. Easy home cooking here. This is all about easy home cooking. Doesn't take up a lot of time. Just want to make something fresh, yummy, healthy, feel good. And let's check on these potatoes. Oh my goodness. Whoa. So the potatoes are looking, my lenses got all fogged up. But we've been doing this since the start. We started this together, this journey, and check out these potatoes, how they're getting a little crispy. You see that? I like that. The edges, because you know why they came like this? Sorry, I have to move this down. It's getting a little hot. But all these little crispy edges is because we coated it nicely with the oil and the salt and the sugar and all those good ingredients that we did. So it's hot. So I'm really happy with that. I don't think I'm even going to touch it because I don't want to lose that crispiness. I'm just going to leave them as is. And I'm going to throw them back in the oven. And whoa, check out the wings. They're looking so good right now. I don't know if you can see them. But man, oh man, they are looking good. And we just started this journey 43 minutes ago, so we're on track. Things are moving at a nice pace. It's not very difficult here, right? It's nice and easy. Now we got to turn the heat up for the rapini because now we're at the point where things are nearly ready. It's almost time to eat. And so I just want to heat up the rapini. Just like that, let it do its thing. It's going to take a minute or two. And in the meantime, I guess I'll get back to doing my dishes. There's a few more dishes here. Just trying to be efficient. The last thing I want to do, oh yeah, and the sauce. What should I do with that sauce? You know what I might do is, once the wings are ready, I might coat them and throw them back in the oven. I think that's probably the best thing to do. So, clean that up, do my dishes, and yeah. New trick, yes sir, lots of new tricks here, just trying to show some, you know, I'm not a genius in the kitchen, but I do like making good food, so. Yeah, just in the meantime, while things get ready, do a little bit of cleaning up. Actually, this was really nice to do this tonight because I mentioned I had a bit of a tough day at work. And it was just, this is a nice breather and it's stressless and it feels good to, you know, share something with you guys out there. I planned, as I mentioned, this is my first time doing this, and I wish to continue and be in the kitchen with you guys, cooking daily maybe. Yeah, it'd be kind of fun. You know, cook dinner with Dubs. This is all about, dinner with Dubs. Voila. Doing the dishes. This is a big one. I can't just like leave it hanging out there. So I'm just going to put it away. Oh, look at this. We got a nice steam going on. So I'm going to shake it up. It's coming together nicely. The garlic's all in. The garlic's in. And now I think I might just even, I'm going to take my little piece of garlic butter that I mentioned that I liked. I'm just going to take it and put it in the middle, let it do its thing. Easy peasy. Easy, 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 easy. Cooking does not have to be difficult. When you have good ingredients and you know how to kind of like do some nice combinations, you can create something really good, really simple. And there's some good cooking. You know, you don't want to overcook things. You don't want to undercook things. You kind of want to find that sweet spot. And it's, you know, by testing it out and, you know, doing it together on this channel right here. Obviously, I'd love for you guys all to like and subscribe. You know the drill. And oh, you hear that? That's the sign, the 35 minutes sign that things might be ready. So let me just continue with here with the rapini. It's looking good, I think. Rapini's looking good. I got my onions that are nicely sauteed. I'm gonna add them in here, just like that. A little taste. Delicious. That's very delicious. I'm just gonna mix it like this. Oh my God. We turn this off. Check out this onion rapini, garlic rapini, onion garlic rapini. Oh my God! And these pieces, they're still crunchy. I like crunch in my vegetables. I don't want them to be soggy. Oh, that's perfect. No, new thing. That's excellent. It's not perfect. Perfection is rarely achieved, but excellence is the new standard. Yes. So, check out these wings and the potatoes. Oh yeah. Oh, the wings look good. What I'm going to do, sorry, I'm a little lost now. Oh yeah, I was looking for my mitt. It's in my hand. So, here we go. Look at all the oils that we collected from the wings. How about now? I like to keep this oil because I like to use this as a base for cooking my, rice or quinoa or something. So I always drizzle it like this and save it, throw it in the fridge, use it another day. Easy. Now I want to take these wings. I still got the sauce here. Wings are looking good. I'm just gonna throw them back in here just for one more saucing. Now again, this is all new exploration. Like I said, we just kind of cook together, use what we got, make it tasty. Voila. The wings are nicely seasoned. I'm gonna throw them back on the grill. because you know we did make the sauce when the chicken, the wings were you know not cooked. So you know we just want to protect ourselves from salmonella or any other things with raw meat. And I'm just going to do this, and then almost done. Lots of wings here. Hungry bunch. Done with that. Oh yeah, look at these potatoes. They're even getting better. Check that out, it's looking good. Let's throw that at the bottom. Take the grill, it's very hot. I just touched it, ouch, it's hot. Throw this like this. Let that do its thing. A couple more minutes. And we'll be all done. Just let that cook for a couple more minutes, and it'll be time to serve up the meal. So again, I hope you had a fun time, and maybe next week we could, no, not next week, but maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna do this again. So in the oven. For those that want to participate, I pulled out ground beef. So we're gonna do something with ground beef tomorrow. Maybe we'll do like a shepherd's pie. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But have some potatoes, some ground beef, maybe some sweet corn. Be something that we could explore in. And yeah, I'm just gonna throw that in there and let it thaw out. And don't leave the meat out all night. You know, put it in the fridge. But for the time being, I gotta cut up my baby lady's, my doggies. Food. Again, I'm just going to do the dishes one last time. So we're cleaning the kitchen. Yeah, so yeah, this was a really fun experience. I hope you guys had fun tuning in. Like and subscribe. I see we have a nice viewer still on right now. Thank you so much for staying with us. Hope you participated in this cooking adventure. Voila. That's good. That's good. We clean this up. Because, like again, we use this recyclable parchment paper. It's very good. Just use it up, give it a nice clean. Voila. Nicely cleaned. Nicely cleaned. There we go. Nope. Voila. And in my pan here, just gonna take that and actually I'm gonna let the water soak. So I think we're almost at the point where we want a plate. I know it took it's taken a little bit of time tonight, but you know, whatever. Want to make a good meal, have some fun. I am going to turn the oven off, like so. I'm going to take this bowl. I'm going to actually throw the wings in here, I think. Yes. Yeah. There we go. Ooh. Oh yeah, look at that. So with that little bit of a coating, the wings came out nice and crispy. That's nice. I'm gonna throw them in the bowl. And then I think I'd love to taste it now, but I gotta wait. There we go. And then the sweet potatoes. Boom. Look at those. Crispy on the edges, exactly what we want. Ah, it's hot. All right, one other thing. For the sweet potatoes, I like to make a little chipotle. Really basic, really simple. You know, you can obviously you can add as much as you want, or you know, it's super simple. You know, tonight we're just gonna keep it simple, right? We just want something tasty that's gonna do the job. So I'm just gonna take some mayo, just eyeballing some mayo, you know, voila, like that. I'll drizzle a little bit of salt, voila, and then get my hot sauce. I'm gonna throw it in like that, boom, just like that. Just eyeball it. You know, you flavor to your liking, and we all have different. Our palates are all different, so you can just taste it. Oh, it tastes pretty good. Yeah, there you go. There's a chipotle. Now the wings are done. Let's just have a taste. I do taste some flavor, which is nice. But to kick it up a notch, I do love Frank's wings sauce. Frank's, this wing sauce is a killer buffalo sauce. So what I'll do is I'll just drizzle this all over my wings, like that. Probably even put a little more. There we go. Voila. And just mix this all up. Voila. This is ready. Got a couple plates. We're serving. And yeah, we're coming, just nearing the moment of the taste test. So I'm going to start with the rapini and the onions. Just add it to the plate. You can't be, don't be afraid of this. These nice vegetables. They're really good for you. Nutritious. Probably a bit of fiber and some good flavor. So there we go. Like that. And then I'm going to take the sweet potatoes. And I'm just going to eyeball. We could measure, you know, we could measure the food if we want. I do have a scale, but you know, tonight I'm just going to eyeball it. Don't need to always keep an eye on things. Voila, like that. And then we're going to add the wings to the plate, so you guys can see the wings. Add some wings. Voila. And like 4 or 5 wings. That's plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5. 5 wings. 5 good wings. Boom! Look at that gorgeousness. And yeah, so that is probably going to conclude our first cooking adventure this evening. I am now going to go eat this and enjoy it. I really appreciate you all to stick with it and stay with me. I hope to see you guys again. And have yourself a wonderful evening. Happy Thursday. Enjoy the food. Cheers.